motion. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, stone. Look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life, shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. Forced to his right. He's going to air one out right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
38-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, come with me. 5. Yep, 45. Here goes.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 4 on the play brings up 3rd and 11.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the run to the right, and that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they...
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
It's his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Patriots are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's May. This is caught downfield by Owens. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. May now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Corey Gallis connects. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
May now from the gun. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's May to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running left. This is Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
May now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Made a throw it. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Quick throw completed by May. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 3.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Here's the final play of our first half.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
At the 48-yard line.
First down throw for May. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
May trying again here on 2nd. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and 1. Here's May. But it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Running for it, it's Henderson. And this runs overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass out quickly to Leggett. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's May. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Bronk. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. New set of downs for them from the 31. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They go play action. Here's May. He finds Fant. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers leading by 11. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Time taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
May throwing for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here. 1st down, May. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Those little Those short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. The give now to Henderson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Going play action, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second and pretty long here. From the gun, it's May. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm. And a nice little gain on top of it.
And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Now May on fourth down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and one. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Just a yard left to go on second down. Sticking with Henderson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Henderson on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up third and 5.
That's a gain of 4.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
And the Patriots
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
12 more yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
This time it's a passing play. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get their first points of this game just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Crazy, crazy, 5. Crazy. 5. Crazy.
To the air on first down, May. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Raiders.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 43.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Crazy. 5.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. just before halftime. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Patriots do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. On play action, here's May. Finds a man, right side. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision there defensively.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense in a hurry up here. Here's May again. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. Again, it's May. Buying some time right. Finds his man near the sideline. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing is May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 7. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. And off headed left, Henderson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, He's going to run right through you.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Henderson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Headed out right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
46-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Patriots have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
Kate, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
It's Henderson on the give. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. It's a gain of 4 there. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He still has room inside the 30. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 19.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot here. They did it! He made the interception! And the Patriots were looking for some kind of miracle at the end. They nearly got it, but this game is over. So So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.